I spent basically $600 on this thing, and in my opinion, it was well worth it. I use this as a daily driver all the time, and I want it to be operating. I want it to be looking good, or as good as it can. It was starting to look dated, okay? It was starting to look raggedy, old, and I thought that a nice updated, set of headlights is going to give it that more of a modern look, more of a crisper front end, and it really does. It's amazing how when you put a nice headlights with some nice daytime running lights on there, it just appears so much better, okay? And I'm really happy that I ended up going in that direction. The lights themselves, the fixture, the headlight fixture, was I believe it was a little over $150. Then the light bulbs itself were about $80, and then install on it was $55 or $50. I was going to do the install myself. I thought it looked like a really easy job, but when I brought the car in about my first issue, he said he would do it for $50, and I was like, screw it, like, what the heck? I mean, for $50, that's nothing. So I just let him install the headlights, and why I really brought it there was because the dashboard was no longer working, like the dashboard lights. So like when it's dark out, I'm not able to see what speed I'm going or anything like that. And so I brought that in, and they pulled apart the dash and realized that the lights are soldered. They're soldered. So it's like you can't just like unscrew it and screw it back in, so they had to send it out. It was $200, and then I believe they charged like $100 for install. So you're talking over $600 plus for some lights. But in the end, it's like that's what you have to do. My car is now, what is it, an 06, so it's 12 years old. A lot of things are getting old. A lot of things are wearing out, and the LS4 engine that lives under the hood is still going strong. The transmission is strong. The big components on this car are still really, really good. So it's it's my own personal decision to keep it around, to repair these minor little things. This way it doesn't look like crap on a daily basis. So either way, the Monte is back. You're going to be seeing a little bit more of it. I have a cold air intake sitting at home that I want to put on here. I don't think it's going to translate into any legit performance, but at some point I want to put a Diablo T2 on here and tune it for the 93 octane, and it's never going to be a racer. This car is never going to even come close to being able to beat my Charger. And that my intention is not to make this thing very fast. It is just to make it more enjoyable. I love it. I think it looks great. But you know what? We're all in the business, as we all know, of having a little bit more horsepower, because it's always a little bit more fun to have horsepower. So that's really where my head is at. And yeah, I'm just glad to have it back. This thing is 78,000 miles deep. It's still a puppy. Still has a lot of life left in it. So that really is that on the Monte Carlo. And I enjoyed the heck out of driving my Charger for a week. But I'll tell you, with the cam, that sucker drinks gas like nothing I've ever seen. I swear that sitting in traffic, you just watch that needle going down. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care. I knew going into buying the cam for the Charger that, it was going to drink gas, basically. So, yeah, guys, you know what? Have a great weekend. Thank you for making it this far into the video. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you on the next upload.